One short video, no dramatic styling, no promotional agenda. Yet within hours, Zhao Lusi's latest Douyin update quietly swept across Chinese social media and quickly reached international fan communities. In the video, Zhao Lusi appears natural, gentle, and unguarded, moving lightly, almost like the wind itself. There is no elaborate script, only a calm presence and a single line that resonated deeply. I am the wind, I am the cloud, I am anything I choose to become. This simple sentence sparked thousands of reposts, discussions, and emotional reactions. Why did such a soft moment create such a powerful wave? To understand that, we need to look closer, starting with this very update. Released on January 22, 2026, Zhao Lusi's Douyin update stood out precisely because it avoided spectacle. At a time when short-form videos often rely on strong visual impact, this clip chose restraint. Dressed in soft, understated tones, Zhao Lusi appears without heavy makeup or dramatic styling. Her expressions are calm, her movements unhurried. The camera does not chase her, it simply follows, allowing space for stillness and natural emotion. The overall atmosphere feels light, almost weightless, as if the moment could disappear at any second. What makes this update especially striking is its sincerity. There is no obvious narrative, no performance designed to impress. Instead, it feels like a quiet fragment of real life, shared without explanation. This sense of authenticity is rare, and it invites viewers to pause rather than scroll past. As the video circulated across Douyin and was reposted on other platforms, many viewers described it with the same words: comforting, healing, and effortless. And it is this calm visual language that prepares us to understand why a single sentence would later carry such emotional power. At the center of this viral moment is a single line, spoken without emphasis yet filled with meaning. I am the wind. I am the cloud. I am anything I choose to become. On the surface, the sentence feels poetic and simple. But as it spread across Douyin, Xiaohongshu, and international fan platforms, many viewers began to interpret it as something deeper. For some, it reflected freedom, the right to move, to change, and to exist without fixed definitions. For others, it felt like a quiet declaration of self-determination in an industry that often confines actresses to limited images. What made the sentence especially powerful was the way it matched Zhao Lusi's current public presence. There was no sense of rebellion or confrontation. Instead, the words carried calm confidence, suggesting acceptance rather than resistance. It was not about proving anything, but about choosing one's own state of being. As comments accumulated, a pattern emerged. Fans did not quote the line to analyze it, they quoted it to feel understood. The sentence became less about Zhao Lusi herself and more about the emotions it awakened. And in that moment, a personal expression transformed into a shared emotional language. Following the release of the video, reactions across Chinese social media platforms escalated rapidly. On Douyin, the clip was reposted countless times within hours, appearing across timelines with minimal edits. Many users chose to preserve its original calm tone. Comments frequently described the video as comforting, soft, and unexpectedly emotional. The discussion soon extended to Xiaohongshu, where users began pairing stills from the video with personal reflections. What stood out was how the content moved beyond fan culture. Lifestyle bloggers, photographers, and even regional media accounts shared the clip, interpreting it through themes of freedom, nature, and quiet strength. Notably, an official Henan cultural promotion account reposted related visuals, linking Zhao Lusi's image with landscapes, wind, and clouds, subtly reinforcing the poetic message. International platforms followed quickly. Fan communities translated the caption into multiple languages, while TikTok re-uploads maintained the original line almost unchanged. This consistency revealed something important. The sentence did not need reinterpretation. Its meaning traveled intact across cultures. Rather than triggering controversy or debate, the video created a shared emotional pause. In a fast-moving digital space, Zhao Lusi's update stood out not by being louder, but by being gentler. And that contrast is precisely what made the reaction so widespread. In an entertainment landscape driven by constant exposure and dramatic narratives, Zhao Lusi's influence follows a different rhythm. She rarely relies on controversy, bold statements, or carefully staged moments to remain visible. Instead, her presence feels organic, appearing when it matters, then quietly receding. What allows her to connect so consistently is a sense of emotional accessibility. Zhao Lusi does not position herself as distant or untouchable. Her public image often carries warmth, hesitation, and vulnerability, qualities that feel familiar rather than manufactured. This approach creates space for audiences to project their own emotions rather than simply admire from afar. The recent Douyin update reflects this pattern clearly. There is no attempt to control interpretation or guide reaction. By leaving the moment open-ended, she allows viewers to engage on their own terms. In doing so, the emotional response becomes personal, not imposed. This quiet authenticity has become one of her defining strengths. While louder narratives may dominate headlines temporarily, Zhao Lusi's impact lingers. She resonates not because she demands attention, but because she invites connection. And in an industry often defined by intensity, it is this softness, consistent, unforced, and sincere, that continues to make her presence feel genuine and lasting. Zhao Lusi's recent message cannot be separated from her broader journey as an actress. Early in her career, she became widely recognized for bright, youthful roles that emphasized sweetness and charm. Over time, however, her public presence has shifted, becoming quieter, more grounded, and increasingly self-assured. Rather than actively rejecting past images, Zhao Lusi has allowed her identity to evolve naturally. This gradual transition reflects a growing confidence in who she is, both on and off screen. The sentence she shared does not mark a dramatic turning point, but it does capture a moment of clarity. It suggests a willingness to exist without labels and to move forward without explanation. For many viewers, this resonates deeply. The idea of becoming anything is not about ambition alone, but about permission to change, to pause, and to redefine oneself when needed. In this context, Zhao Lusi's words feel less like a statement to the public and more like a quiet affirmation. And perhaps that is why they feel so sincere. Zhao Lusi's Douyin update reminds us that impact does not always come from volume. Sometimes it comes from sincerity, timing, and emotional honesty. With no dramatic declaration, she offered a moment of calm, one that allowed viewers to breathe, reflect, and feel understood. I am the wind. I am the cloud. In these words, many found their own quiet longing for freedom and self-acceptance. Perhaps this is why the moment continues to linger. Not because it demanded attention, but because it gave permission to exist gently, to change freely, and to become, in one's own time, exactly who we choose to be.